Hey guys, Viking 82 here, back to show us some more plunder that I have acquired over the last little while. It's been a while since I did an actual just straight up raids video, so I figured I'd better show off some of this stuff because it's starting to pile up a little bit. Much like last time, if you can hear it, listening to Superior Enlightenment. Sounds like some pretty cool black metal with some death metal influences. Really good stuff. As I said before, got this in my metalhead box and really enjoying this. So yeah, I actually got a chance here not long ago to go to JL Records for, I want to say this is probably at least the second time this year, maybe the third. I only usually get to go to that place like once a year, and that's usually at the beginning of the year, but we took a trip up towards that way. We were staying with some friends and everything, and I was like, hey, I want to go in there just see if I can find a few things, and I found some real goodies. So got my little box down here of everything. So the first thing I got, and this is a tribute album. I know a lot of people don't like tribute albums, but there were some pretty cool bands on here, and I just wanted to I don't know, I just wanted to hear it. But this is In Memory of Celtic Frost. Really like that artwork. And yeah, like I said, there's some pretty cool bands on here, and there's a few that I actually had not heard before. But you have Morgion, Enslaved, Slaughter, Mayhem, Inner Thought, who I've never heard, Sadistic Intent, Cyanide, Divine Eve, which I don't believe I've ever heard them, Grave, Apollion's Son, Opeth, Closed Down, which I've never heard, Emperor, and then 13 closes this out. And I found out that 13 was actually a band featuring, oh God, what was her name? Let me look at it up real quick. Liz Buckingham, yes, the guitarist for Electric Wizard. So yeah, found that pretty interesting. So yeah, I cannot wait to give this a little listen. And then the next two actually are rarities for me, because you cannot really find these for probably about as much as I paid for these. I know, well, maybe one of them I think you can get for the same price that I paid for these. I paid $15 used for both of these, but these are both original pressings, and I just couldn't pass it up. I didn't care the price. I had to have it in the collection. But this is Disembowelment with Transcendence into the Peripheral. Yeah. When I saw that they had this, I just about died. I was just like, oh my God, I cannot believe that they have an original pressing. I actually have the re-release around here somewhere that has this and their other material on it, but to have an original pressing, couldn't pass it up. Same thing with this one here, and I've got to switch out the tray because they've got a clear tray in this, and it's obviously meant to have a black tray. And again, this got reissued, but it's one of those, you know, 2-on-1 things. I think has like both albums and I think a demo on it or something like that. And I'm not big on those type. And when I saw this and it was original pressing, I was like, gotta have it. But this is Solstice. Their I believe it's the self-titled original Century Media pressing from what is it, 92? I want to say, yeah, 1992. Very pleased to own this. Has Rob Barrett from Cannibal Corpse fame on here. And the funny thing is that I've never seen this before. This is actually a promo copy, which the hole in the barcode told me that, even though somebody put a little colored piece of paper over it. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this, because like I said, this is a promo, but they actually stamped right there. You can kind of see it, promotional, right there. I've never seen that on a promo. I guess maybe that's how they did it back then. Oh. Next up, we have a split between Bodies in the Gears of the Apparatus and Despised Icon. Been trying to go back and get as much Despised Icon as I possibly can here lately, so I was really pleased to find that, as well as this here, which is Consumed by Your Poison. Listen to both of these. Both of these are really freaking awesome. I'm very pleased that I found these. See, I believe we got two more from there, and this one gotta expand the New Standard Elite collection. This is Excoriation, with I believe it's their self-titled. I've spun this several times now. Fucking amazing, brutal death metal. definitely check these guys out. I'm wanting to try to get as much NSE material as I can, though I have missed out on several things, so I'm gonna have to probably go eBaying unless they do reissues. And the last one I got from there is one that I've seen in other distros before, and I saw this used. In fact, like I said, all these were all used, and I thought, you know, I'll go ahead and pick this up. This is a Carnophage with Monument, and yeah, this is put out from Unique Leader last year. Really good death metal album. I really enjoyed this. I need to look into these guys a little bit more, see if they have any other material out, and pick that up as well. All right. Got this in the mail just today, along with my Dark Descent order, which I did an unboxing for. But this is Hateful Transgression with Meaningless. And this is a very, very unique EP here. It's just 5 tracks, I believe. Yeah. And if you never thought that black metal and slam could ever be played together, then you were wrong. These guys pulled off. Definitely check them out. And got a couple here from eBay. And this is a band that, you know, I only ever said I wanted, you know, the one album from them, because I just found that they are definitely a very preachy band. But I don't know, I've been kind of getting into them a little bit more here lately. I wanted to get their death metal era stuff, and then one of these is actually a little bit past where their death metal era is technically ended, but I really enjoyed what I heard off of it. But we have Mortification with Post Momentary Affliction, and this is an original Nuclear Blast pressing. And again, this is really hard to find, and in fact, a lot of their stuff is getting hard to find. But this is the version that I wanted because I like this album cover. It actually has 2 different ones, and I really liked this one, and I lucked out and I won the auction on this. I paid with shipping like $15.99 or something like that, so oh well. And this one actually just showed up in the mail today. This is Triumph of Mercy, and I paid like $9.99 after shipping for this one, so pleased about that. Though I can remember finding this in a Goodwill store one time years ago for $1. And then, of course, you know, I thought, yeah, naturally, after I decided I wanted to go ahead and check that out, years later. Let's see here. Got a couple more, I think, off of, or at least one more off of eBay here. Sorry, I got these a little out of order. And this one, oh, I was so pleased to find this, because I've had a CDR of this for years. And, of course, after a lot of use, it's gotten a little scratched up. And it doesn't really work as great as it used to, and I thought I would never find this because this is an out-of-print album. You can't really find this, especially on the label that it's on. And I've seen it before, but it goes for money that I would not pay for. And I got this for $6 shipped, still sealed, and I could not believe it. But this is Blood Vomit with Up From the Grave. And if you don't know what this is basically one-man death metal. And of course the case is a little, oh, it's actually gonna let me do it. All right, because the case is cracked a little bit where it fell off and broke. But yeah, basically, anyway, this is one-man death metal. If you're into bands like Blood Soaked, which, you know, I say that because this was actually put out through Blood Soaked's label back when Peter Hasselbeck actually had a label. I think he only put out like 3 releases anyway. But anyway, if you like Blood Soaked, Putrid Pile, Viral Load, check this out. Definitely good stuff in my opinion. Alrighty. Next up, I ordered this one directly from the band. This is the latest one from Horrified, entitled Allure of the Fallen. Really fantastic release. I'm very, very happy with this. And as I said, I ordered it directly from the band. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, but I do have it signed. Yeah, you can't really see it. By the main man behind the project, so very pleased with that. Thank you so much for signing that for me if you happen to see this. Next up, got the new Trivium album, The Sin and the Sentence. It's pretty good. I don't know quite yet what to think of it. I mean, like I said, it's good, but I need to give this a few more listens before I make a final judgment on it. But it's definitely not terrible. Also ordered this directly from the band. I was hoping I could get it signed, but unfortunately they weren't able to. This is the First Narcotic Wasteland, self-titled, I do believe. And like I said, I tried to get it signed. It would have been awesome to have this signed by Dallas, but totally blanked out there. But unfortunately, didn't get it signed. But oh well, at least I still have it. That's the important thing. Two more that I got directly from the band, and this is Inferi with The Path of Apotheosis. And as you can see, I actually have this signed by Malcolm, which is really cool, and he wrote "Stay Sick" on it. And it comes in one of those digipacks that I don't really care for, so I made myself a DVD case for the actual CD. So yeah, some might think that looks stupid, but hey, it's my collection, not yours. So then I also picked up excuse me, The End of an Era, again signed by Malcolm. Very, very cool of him to do that for me. Next two are from the same band, and this is a band that I really wrote off just because I don't know, the cleans kind of didn't settle with me very well at the beginning. And also when I first checked them out, I was watching a video and the vocalists are all jumping around and acting like idiots, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I just, I put them off. But my buddy Ryan, Super Metal 1993, convinced me to give him another shot, and I saw this used for like $6. I was like, I'll give it a shot. And I really enjoyed it, and that is the self-titled from We Came as Romans. And this is a exclusive to a Target, I do believe. So it has 3 extra songs on it. Excuse me. And I enjoyed it so much that I went out the other day and I picked up the new one, Cold Like War. Pretty good album, I will say, though the last couple tracks I am not super thrilled with. I don't know, I don't really care for them all that much. My favorite off here would probably have to be the second track on here, Cold Like War. Really good song. Alright. Got the new Winds of Plague, Blood of My Enemy. This is fucking fantastic. Definitely check these guys out. And the cool thing is, and I was hoping it did, I'm trying to hurry and finish this video up because I got a lot to get done, but it came with a poster of the artwork, so I'll be hanging that here soon. Also got the new Butcher Babies, Lilith. I don't care what people say, I enjoy Butcher Babies. A lot of people don't like them. I do, and another really good album in my opinion. Then we have the new Satyricon, Deep Calleth Upon Deep. Much, much better than their last one. I really enjoyed this. I've given it a couple listens, and yeah, very, very pleased with this. Now, this next one I found in the FYE store, and when I saw it, I immediately grabbed it. I didn't care if it was $20, and I honestly could not believe they had this in there. I'm guessing it was used, because I looked on the receipt, and it said an exclusive for someplace, anything other than FYE. But, yeah, I definitely had to get this because I'm actually going to be seeing this band in February, along with Killswitch Engage. And this is For All Kings by Anthrax. Signed by the entire band. So yeah, like I said, I had to pick it up. I didn't care if it was $20 to get their autographs. I had to get it. And again, in a really bad package, and it's a pain in the ass to get that slips case off to get the CD out. So again, I made myself a little DVD case for the actual CD, and then that is just going to get displayed somewhere. And last but not least, I ordered this directly from Dan Sueno's merch store, and I've been meaning to get an actual jewel case version of this CD. I have the vinyl and it came with a CD copy, but I wanted an actual jewel case, and while I was at it, I thought, you know what the fuck, why not? I'll buy a signed copy. So I have Witherscape's new album, signed by Dan Sueno. Very pleased to have this in the collection, and much like the others, I decided to make a DVD case for it so that I don't have to worry about taking it in and out of the package, and I can just display the signed case and everything. So yeah, that is going to do it I'm sorry if this video isn't the greatest. I'm kind of out of it. I'm really tired. It's been a long week for me. So, yeah. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I got a lot to get done, so until next time, stay brutal.